most of my life to feel something warmer inside. Why won't you just hold my hand just for a single night? Breathing shallow, hoping it's right. Can't make out the shapes in the light. My skin crawls and I can't go back, so I ask you twice. I've been longing for something that's right. Pieces ripped from every disguise. Why won't you just hold my hand so that I can feel alive? Why do all my days go dark, still collecting 1,000 sorry hearts? I am so tired and full of lies, so I begin to cry.
First run.
It was a good first one. Did great.
Yeah, nailed it. So, what's the story behind that song?
Well, I actually wrote that just after I'd split up with my ex-partner. I was feeling inspired, as you usually do after a breakup.
Yes.
And I guess it was just about, being put on a pedestal in a relationship, and I guess kind of being treated as if you're some divine being. I guess
really?
in like a love bombing kind of sense.
Oh, okay. So not in a good way. I was
So
going to
not
say,
in a good way.
Honey,
Yeah.
you should get some tips. Okay.
Yeah, not to say that is not a good thing, because huge green flag. Yeah.
Okay.
More in kind of a love bombing kind of way.
Okay.
And and I guess I couldn't really live up to those divine expectations.
Wow.
Because
So you're not actually perfect after all.
No, not close, but not entirely.
Damn it. It's always a shame when people realise that. It's like,
Yeah, I know. I like to keep that under wraps, but
Nah,
yeah,
yeah, okay.
Cat's out of the bag now. So
we won't tell anyone. It's okay. I have a few questions for you.
great, far away.
Okay, hang on. Now, I was going to actually write these on a piece of paper, but because I'm very professional, I didn't. So, what's the funniest thing that's happened on tour so far?
Oh, funny ha-ha.
It can be funny, anything.
Oh, man.
Or just a moment.
We've had some interesting moments.
Yeah.
The rocking up to not enough beds in the hotel, that was a funny one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Funny. It's pretty hilarious.
Hilarious.
So funny.
So funny.
We've had lots of funny things happen on tour. I've actually just got back from an East Coast tour with Andy College, and there were a lot of funny moments on there.
Yeah.
I think, we decided to call it the Skinny Girls Up Shop Tour.
Oh, okay. Nice.
me and Annie just love going up shopping.
I love old shopping too.
We just love it. And, we'd seen a meme that was talking about, people who bite their nails and how it was considered girl dinner. And so both of us bite our nails. It's just revolting. So we renamed it the Skinny Girls Up Shop Tour.
Nice. Nice.
But that was pretty funny. Yeah, he's a funny guy. So we had some good moments.
Cool. That sounds like we missed out by not being there.
Yeah, I would have loved to take you both along.
Oh, next time.
Great time. Next one?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Groovy.
Stow you in the back.
Let's do it. Yeah, cool. You bring your van, we'll bring ours. It'll be great.
Perfect.
Yeah, amazing. What is a highlight of your career so far?
There's been some really great ones in the last year. I've been really, really lucky.
Nice.
We were at the Apras earlier this year.
Oh, yeah.
That was really fun.
Uh-huh.
And it was really nice. I have no idea how that happened, but somehow we managed to get into the top 20 for the Song of the Year
That's amazing.
nominations, which is wild.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, so that was a really nice, validating moment.
Yep.
And yeah, we've played some really beautiful festivals recently. We just did Panama down in Tassie, my homeland.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And that was phenomenal. It was the most beautiful backdrop to the most stunning stage.
Yeah.
Just like right deep in like sort of Tassie rainforest, and it's just this beautiful stage behind these amazing trees.
That sounds magical.
And so that was a huge highlight, and also a festival that I've wanted to play for a long time. So that was great.
Nice one. That sounds really cool. I've never actually heard of that one.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, really,
have to
really
go.
iconic Tassie festival. I think they've won so many awards because it's just so beautiful.
Cool.
And like the food there's amazing. All the facilities are amazing. It's like a full, cute little camping family festival. It's really, really cool.
Nice. I've never ventured across the ocean to Tasmania.
Really?
Yet. Yeah.
You have to
haven't
go.
done it. We're gonna have to go.
Yeah, you're gonna. It's beautiful and like perfect for driving around in the van too.
Yes,
There's
that's what
so
everyone
much
says.
to explore. Yeah, it's like literally the perfect way to do Tassie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
lots of
East Coast is
hikes
beautiful.
and
so many hikes.
yeah.
Waterfalls.
Yeah.
The beaches in Tassie, so underrated. They're freezing.
I
But
was gonna say it. I'm
yeah,
not swimming.
it's really cold.
You're
You
crazy
gotta
if you
wear a
go swimming there.
wetsuit. But they're stunned. Like I sort of spent a lot of time on the East Coast when I was a kid, and the beaches are white sand beaches. And
Yeah.
there's no one on them.
Oh,
It's
cool.
amazing.
Yeah, all right. We're going to Tasmania,
So,
darling.
shh, don't tell anyone about the beaches. But they are beautiful.
We would tell no one. And there's a lot of things on this podcast that no one's going to hear
Yeah.
ever.
Good secrets.
So, a little bit of a deep one for you. Why do you do what you do?
Sometimes I ask myself that.
In a sense of like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah, question myself. There is no better feeling in the world than sharing music with a bunch of strangers in a room. It is like the best high. And being able to walk off stage and talk to people you've never met who are like, you made me cry, or, you know, I love that song. I've just gone through this, awful thing or whatever, and that's really helped me, or like I really connected with the lyrics to that song, which is insane to me because I just write these songs because they fall out of my silly little brain.
Yeah.
And the fact that they connect with people and people like them and choose to go onto their like phone or streaming platform or whatever and actively listen to songs that I've written is mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
And I just love that so much.
It's very cool.
And I'm a theatre kid at heart, so I love performing and being on the stage.
Yeah.
Try and get me off. But yeah, I love it, and I love the camaraderie of being in a band, and I love music, and I love that I'm so lucky and privileged to have an outlet for, my emotions
Yeah.
because I would probably be an absolute freak if I didn't.
Well, actually, that's a good point because it's very important, and I don't know what people who don't play guitar and sing songs do with
Yeah.
all of that because like
I'll go to therapy maybe.
yeah,
but-
maybe. Maybe. Ew, boring. Just sing about it, whatever. It'll fix
Exactly.
itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What could go wrong? But yeah, it's so true. And also, I always feel like being that person on a stage and having that much control over everybody's emotions
Yeah.
in the room is quite a privilege. And also, it just blows my mind because I know like that feeling of having people come up to you and being like, you made me feel this and you made and like I like there's shows where I have consciously like we start really high and then we go way down and then they're all crying and then everyone's back up again and then it's like woo, dance moves and
You're
it's like
yeah,
the
I can
funnest
make you
time
do
ever.
whatever I want.
It's kind of trippy, but it's actually really great.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful feeling knowing that, like, you know, music's a universal language that connects across all cultures, all people, and like being able to connect with someone who, even if you don't speak the same language, is like so insanely beautiful and special. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's really lucky to be able to, for me to be able to do that. You know, for both of us to be able to do that.
Yeah. One thing that also blows my mind is like when we toured through Europe and stuff, like going through Germany and all those countries, I don't know if everybody understood a word of what I was singing about, but they freaking loved it.
They felt it. Yeah.
And they were on board. And they were so, like, they bought all my merch and all the stuff, and it was like, you don't speak English, mate. Like, this is crazy, but they're like,
yeah. And they just love it because they love music and it like transcends everything, which is so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Very special.
So, you have like your voice and your guitar and your everything is quite awesomely unique and wonderful. You're very welcome. Who are some of your influences? Like, how did you get to the sound you've got and all that?
I have a very, very broad range of influences. I grew up in a musical household, so I was really lucky that I was exposed to cool stuff really early on. Like, I listened to a lot of Tom Waits and like Martha Wainwright and Kate Bush.
Yeah.
That was a huge thing for me. I think sitting and watching Kate Bush videos on a loop as a child, being like, I am in love with this woman. And I think that really sort of influenced my love for, I guess, performing and you know, like Kate Bush was so strange for her time, I think, and she had a lot of backlash, I think, or people who didn't like her because she was, I just get so genuinely herself, I suppose.
Yeah.
And you know, I loved that I had access to so much music, and I'm so glad that I was exposed to that, you know, early on. You know, I love Betty Davis and like my mum. Yeah, I just love, you know, it's such a broad range of like musical styles. You know, like I love everything from like classical music to turnstile to like, you know, super pop stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think like there's not much I won't listen to. And I think I had a really good introduction to, you know, great music as I was younger, which kind of opened up the doors to being able to discover new things as I got older.
Yeah.
And I guess like we're all just little puzzles of, you know, different pieces from things that you come across and see or love or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's sort of, you know, I've had different influences or whatever that have just kind of combined into one orange being. So yeah.
Amazing.
There's a little bit of me sprinkled in there too, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
gotta have a sprinkling.
I mean, yeah, you are the bit that is the center bit where all of these little bits are just like a bit of that, bit of that, bit of that, and then you're the thing holding it all together. So
we're all amalgamations of our surroundings, really.
Yeah.
In the end, with a core of whoever we are.
Yeah.
And I like that.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And they're also like, your musical influences are people that I like. I don't think like they're kind of left a like they're not normal people to be like that is amazing. You know, you've got your own like it's a thing that you obviously like you just gel with in your brain and your body and your whole being is just like love this lot and it's cool.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm really lucky that also like I DJ as well, so I find so much new music all the time.
Yeah.
And people come up and talk to me and be like, oh, well, you love, this like crazy back catalogue, I don't know, Al Green record or whatever. And someone will be like, you will love this, and give me a recommendation. So that's a really great way in the last couple of years that I've been able to discover new music. And some really amazing old school blues
cool.
artists that I never would have found, obviously, because there's, and there's some great podcasts and like radio stations out there that, go and look at country music that was written, 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And someone's found this like, 7-inch record somewhere with this song on it and catalogued it. And, so it's, there's so much amazing music out there. And
That's true.
I love it.
That's very, very cool. And also DJing would be, that's a world I've never gone into.
It's a fun gig. It's a great way to make money and still, be involved in music.
Yeah. It looks really cool. That's been one thing I've always been like, I should do that one day.
Yeah.
I can figure that out one day.
Yeah.
Courtney used to DJ.
It's pretty chill. I mean, I'm not DJing hectic clubs, so
Yeah.
I'm basically going to the pub and being Spotify. But you know what? I like making people listen to what I want to listen to. So.
Yeah, pretty much. It's important to
for it,
control
so-
people sometimes. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
My last question for you is, what have you got coming up that you'd like to share with everybody? Is there like new music coming, or some more shows, or?
I've got a few little bits and pieces coming up. Obviously, Blues on Broad Beach today, which is probably not going to be relevant, is it? But
It's still cool you're here anyway.
I'm here. I am working on a new album,
No.
number 2, which is really
Nice.
exciting.
Uh-huh.
And I've got a couple of things coming up. Henry Wagons and I have done an album together, so we're going to launch that project and do a couple of shows.
Yep.
And then, hopefully that'll sort of see us out to the end of the year, which is
Nice.
fast approaching.
I
Turns
know.
out.
It's already like
Nearly halfway
late
through.
May.
Yeah.
It's insane. I don't know where this
So,
is going.
all the deadlines I have for that were yesterday. So,
Oh, good.
probably, cool. But, so that's probably going to take up the rest of the year, I think. And then, album number 2 next year.
Nice. Very
And I'm very
exciting.
excited. Really excited.
It's always like, I find it very daunting, but also very exciting to be really recording and like creating the music, because you're kind of like, oh, I hope this isn't too shit. And then, but you can't really tell. Like, you don't know if it's shit or not because you're the one making it, and then it's, it
And then
doesn't
someone's
matter
like,
anyway.
This isn't shit.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, I know. But even if it is, I mean,
Who
not that it would
cares?
be, but it's kind of like, well, it's that's where you're at right now.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm putting out in the world, and that's what it is. So
Yeah,
kinda
exactly. And that's the thing. Like, I think I've got to a point in my life now where I'm not, I don't think I ever really did, but I was always slightly conscious of like making music that was palatable for, like the mainstream or whatever, but I just don't care anymore. And I
Nice.
just want to make music for the love of making music. Yeah. Because I'm certainly not doing it for making money, that's for sure. Love only.
yeah.
But, like, it's just I'm in a really good place with it now. I think that I am doing what I want to do and working with
Yeah.
people that I love and who get the vision and who are, musically, like my producer, Josh Barber, he's amazing. And we're just like musical soulmates and we'll have the same idea at the same time. And so I've found this really great little working buddy, and he's a freak and plays every instrument, and I hate him. And so we can just sit in the studio and create together and like just have these ideas that just flow and kind of get them out of the way really quickly, so we get to create in this like little bubble of like fun, exciting stuff, and then move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
And it's not like a kind of a long drawn out process with heaps of pre-production. It's just like the idea done.
Awesome.
And so it's a really nice, I found like a really nice way to work, I think. Which
Yeah.
has definitely, really, really changed my perspective on how I write, I guess. And what the way that, I want my music to be, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that finding that flow when you're trying to create something is important, and figuring out what
Totally.
works for you, because everyone works so different. And we've been into studios, and I've done like the pre-production thing. I'm like, oh my God, this is taking forever. And I get really frustrated, and then I feel like it just gets in the way. But it takes a little bit to figure out.
It does
that
what your process is.
Yeah.
And I think too, like, you know, that works. Some things work for some people, some things don't work. And I think you do have to spend a lot of time figuring out like what works for you and how you like doing it. And then, you know, which takes time, like everything does. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I'm also really impatient.
Yeah.
And I need things now and immediately.
Yeah.
And I get really frustrated because I can't play every instrument, you know.
Yeah,
I really
true.
wish I just kept going to my freaking piano lessons, but I didn't. And
oh dear.
Yeah. Sorry, Mum. and so, you know, being able to work with someone who is like, all right, I've got this great drum idea, and he'll go and, you know, play drums, and then he'll be like, I can hear this synth line in there, and he'll play a synth line. I'll be like, oh, I can hear this like line on the vibraphone or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you play? And he'll be like, yes, and just do it. And so it's like this really exciting, like, you know, kind of way of writing. And I'm really glad that I've kind of cracked that. You know, only took 31 years, but I cracked it. I'm probably going to continue to keep cracking it.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully the next 40, maybe, years.
40. Only 40?
Maybe. We'll see how long I'll last, I guess.
Oh, I'm living to at least 100.
Yeah, that's good.
120.
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe 130.
Yeah, probably.
Why not?
Why not? I'll basically
just
be
do
like sea turtle age, and I think that'll be fun.
Yeah. And then
I'll
you
be
just swim
old
in the
and
ocean.
crinkly and swimming in the
Yeah.
ocean.
Crinkly and swimming in the ocean.
Yeah.
Literally one more in life.
So funny.
Oh, man.
Well, thanks for coming in. We're going to play one more song.
Cool.
Let's do it. What are we playing? And actually, before we play it, what's the story behind it?
Ooh, okay. What other song should we play? Maybe. Okay. I know what one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I actually kind of started this project, Queenie, in 2020.
Yeah.
When I had just split up with my partner of 10 years, and so I was in lockdown, and obviously the Victorian lockdowns were crazy strict.
Oh, mental.
And I've also worked since I was like 13, so I've never really had like time off to do music. It's always been, you know, when I had a second or was freaking out at 1 a.m. because I wanted to do something and was bored and fidgety. Obviously the lockdowns were so strict in Victoria, and so I just had this surplus of time to, you know, be able to actually sit down and write music, and freshly out of a 10-year relationship breakup. So I was feeling things, obviously, and I couldn't go out and just party and be crazy. So I had to process my feelings.
Damn it.
Yeah. Healthily, you know, by writing music and going to therapy.
Terrible.
Yeah. So boring. I got an album out of it, luckily. And yeah, it was like a really crazy, weird time to be alive. And
It was.
I was on my own for the first time in 10, you know, I was like 25, 20, yeah, I was like 25, 26. And it's just, crazy, 26, yeah. And that was the first time in my adult life that I'd kind of been alone. And so I wrote this song, which was the first one that came out, which ultimately led to the album New Malt that I've just released last year. It's called Everything Sucks and I Want to Die.
Amazing. That sounds really positive and wonderful.
It's really fun, little cute one. Just, you know. Yeah. And it goes a little something like this.
You felt your eyes fall out, and didn't you know it come to help? And these knives underneath my skin, and I can't help but keep pushing them in. And I hold out while I lose my mind. There's got to be something I'm supposed to find. days I try to go and I give in to the beast below, and I just want to lose my head, but it's dripping from the walls around my bed. Way to go, you got too high, and I'm staring at the car headlights, and you take me home to it. I know, but I don't know what I got to go. I spent hours screaming at the sky, 'cause everything sucks and I want to die. Yeah. I know that time has come, but I don't know if this is what I want. And these thorns around my hands are growing into ropes I can't cut back, and your feet are far behind, and you walk the road that's most unkind, and you said that you won't come back, but everyone said it, and I'm used to that. Way to go, you got too high, and I'm staring at the car headlights, and you take me home to I know, and I don't know what I got to go. I spent hours screaming at the sky, 'cause everything sucks and I want to die. Yeah, 'cause everything sucks and I want to die. Yeah, 'cause everything sucks, I want to die.
Amazing! Thank you so much, Majelen. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks for coming in. It's great to meet you in person and
Yeah,
have a chat.
I know. Yeah, it's always great to, get off the internet and actually see people in real life.
Yeah,
Crazy.
real life is good. I like real life. Well, everybody, if you haven't heard any of Queenie's stuff, go and check it out. She's an awesome human being and a wonderful, amazing musician. So the links will be at the bottom of the video, and just go and click all of them and go and have a listen and check her out everywhere. And yeah, thanks heaps, and we'll hopefully catch you at Blues Fest,
Yeah.
Blues on Broadbeach while you're up here.
I know, I'm so excited. Thank you so, so much for having
My
me,
pleasure.
Majelen. Thanks
No
so
worries.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Just like right deep in like sort of Tassie rainforest, and it's just this beautiful stage. Really amazing food.
That sounds wonderful.
That was just beautiful. And also just like,